Neshama, our Kaki Olive. So my son and I were living with family friends who were elders, and as much as they loved the both of us, it was putting a financial strain on them, and it had become overwhelming to constantly be around a toddler as they're 70 and 80 years old. And we've been staying with them for 5 months at that point. I could no longer continue living with them, and living with family was not an option either. We came to an agreement that they would lend me their extra car to live out of until I could find a better situation. So I had no job. I hadn't worked since my son was born, so it had been 2 years at that point, and I had no home. This was the first time in my life I'd ever experienced being houseless, and I felt like I had no way to get out of the situation I was in. It felt impossible to look for a job in that state of living, which meant I would wake up every day feeling like a complete failure. And while I would put a smile on my face for my son's sake, inside I was miserable. A friend of mine, also a mother, had recommended Neighborhood Place of Puna for their housing services after they had helped her family land their own apartment. She told me how helpful the staff was, and at that point, given my situation, I felt like I would be remiss if I didn't reach out for help. The staff at the Family Resource Center informed me about their extensive services, and I signed up to get monthly care packages that included essentials like diapers, wipes, Ma'i products, and more. Next, I was assigned a housing specialist who helped me get into the family shelter at Hale Iki. I will be forever grateful to all the staff who helped me along the way on my journey. When my son and I came to Hale Iki, it was early December, which meant we had the pleasure of being here for the Christmas holiday. Let me tell you, this was the most magical Christmas I've ever had in my entire life. I was born and raised on this island, but I never really got to see a community come together for the keiki as they did during Christmas at Hale Iki. I've never seen so many gifts under one tree, so many genuine smiles on the children's faces. I'm blessed to have experienced that, and I'll cherish those memories forever. Thanks to the support I've received at Neighborhood Place of Puna, I have learned how to access resources I would not have previously found on my own. I have learned that I'm never actually alone in my struggles, and I have made connections with people that will always have a place in my heart. Oh, and my son learned all of his social skills during our stay at Hale Iki. It's awesome. I was able to revise my resume and will soon start at the first job I've had in almost 2 years. I've secured stable housing again, and it all happened much faster than I believe it would have without the support of Neighborhood Place of Puna. Just having someone to talk to guide me in the right direction allowed me to really just put my head down and do what I needed to do. Thanks to this guidance, I have become a lot more confident in my role as a provider and caregiver, in that I know I can count on myself to be the best mother I can be. Absolutely, I would. Neighborhood Place of Puna is probably the best resource out there for people who find themselves in this situation. They help you turn an unfortunate situation into a fortunate one, as long as you're willing to do the work. And trust me, it's worth it. Okay, thank you. And there is hope. Nothing is ever achieved without initiative. Help is out there, you just have to be willing to ask for it.